Identifying and living our values is now more important than ever. I think most of us can agree. We want a safe, healthy, and prosperous world where people are treated fairly. I've recently talked to friends and colleagues who are wondering what they can do toward that end. Contemporaries want to redouble their efforts to contribute to positive change in our world. One simple contribution we can all make is to realize that our purchases have power. Where we spend and invest our money can be a vote for the values we want to support. For instance, two companies or two funds are both doing well. Most of us would rather invest in the one that's producing products we like, or that's treating its employees fairly, or perhaps contributing to a cleaner environment. I believe these companies will likely be more successful over time. Here's why. Happy workers are more productive. The company that exploits either resources or people may face fines or lawsuits that could really hurt its bottom line. More and more investors are becoming aware that what's good for society is also good for business. You can grow your portfolio for a secure, comfortable retirement while also making positive impact. How can you evaluate a company's record, though? How do you know if a company is treating its workers fairly or using resources wisely? Most of us don't have the time to do this work, but that's exactly what SRI funds, Sustainable Responsible Impact Funds, do. SRI funds have a long history of helping investors generate positive returns and make a positive impact. They're one of the fastest growing areas of the mutual fund industry today. Assets have increased from $640 billion to nearly $2 trillion in just the last few years. We've covered SRI funds in our NoLoad FundX newsletter since they started. For the last 20 years, we've also managed sustainable portfolios for clients. So we've seen firsthand how these funds have evolved. When we first started using them, most SRI funds used exclusionary screens. They avoided certain industries like tobacco, weapons, or fossil fuels, for example. This approach was limited. It didn't help you support the companies that were trying to do the right thing. Today, there's a more comprehensive approach to actively encourage good corporate behavior. Many funds use positive screens. They invest in companies with good environmental, social, or governance practices. And funds don't always divest from companies that they think could do better. Instead, they may invest in a company in an effort to improve. Funds use their power as shareholders to actively engage with the company, to help it move forward. For instance, instead of excluding all fossil fuel companies, an SRI fund may invest in an oil company that's working toward clean energy. Shareholders can work to help the company increase its investment in renewable energy. I'm investing more of my portfolios in sustainable funds and hope you will too. Thanks for watching.